Good morning, you guys. Today is Thursday, April 16th. I'm just heading to work. It's almost 8 o'clock. I haven't done one of these in a little bit. Wasn't quite sure, things to talk about. I have some young viewers and they get bored with the adult talk. I was doing videos for adults, trying to get the older generation, even older than me, into watching YouTube and stuff. But my younger kids are getting bored, which I understand. So I want to talk about the end of the school year. It is almost the end of the school year. We have like 26 days left, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. I mean, I know how I feel about that. I'm the one that creates the countdown at school. Every day on my bulletin board, I count down the days of how many days we have left. We have 27 school days left, which isn't very much. And my high school senior only has 15. I can't believe my baby only has 15 more days of school. Vincent's graduation was okay for me. Dee's, I don't know, I might be a little upset. But more so, some of the kids at school, they don't look forward to being off in the summer. They feel like they're not going to be around their friends because they don't get out like people used to. So I feel for those kids. I feel for those parents who have to, I really don't feel bad for the parents. I think the parents need to be at home with their kids more. However, once the kids come back, I guess you wouldn't be surprised, but they curse way more the day after break than any other days of the year at school. Like, they'll come back from Christmas break and it's F this, F that, and that's all I hear is curse words on the playground. So, teachers are trying to do their job. A lot of teachers are trying to do their job. We need more parents to do their job. But anyway, it's going to be the end of the school year, which means another 126 graders move on to 7th grade. And I have found that I like doing more with the 6th grade, meaning I take their recess classes, I take the cafeteria classes. I like 6th graders. I like all the kids, don't get me wrong. I like getting them at 2nd grade, and then by the time they're 6th graders and they've had me in their classrooms or outside, then they have a level of respect in 6th grade. So anyway, I like to talk to my 6th graders. And even 5th graders right now, if anybody's watching. It's going to be scary going to middle school. You're going to enjoy it. The first couple days are going to be nerve-wracking and you're going to be scared, but it will be worth it. You'll make tons more friends. I will remember you guys always as this age. I will see kids. Like I said, I started school when D was in 2nd, and now he's graduating. So everyone since then, I've kind of known through 6th grade. And when they run into me at 17 and 18 years old, I don't remember them because I remember them as small kids. And I miss them, and I'll hear names, and they'll be like, do you remember so-and-so? And I'll be like, yeah, but I don't remember what they look like. Or kids will come up to me now on the playground and say, this kid pushed me. Well, if it's not really a troublemaker, I really don't know all 520 kids' names. I probably know a good 200. But there are still a lot that I don't know. And when you get out and, we're always running into people at the store, and kids will come up and hug me, and the parents just look me up and down like, who is this stranger talking to my kid? Well, for one, I'm not really a stranger. I'm responsible for teaching your kids how to use crosswalks, how to say please and thank you, how to throw their trash away, how to pick up after themselves, how to not punch people on the playground, how to be nice, say nice words, how to ignore bullies, how to all kinds of things. Every day, it's probably 10 things at a time on the playground. You wouldn't believe some of the stories we have. But I just want you guys to know that whenever you say, oh, but you get summers off. Yeah, we do. We need the summer. And to tell you the truth, it's like really only 90 days. And then we miss all those kids that we just contacted with, and we're not going to be in contact with them anymore. They're not going to have us in their life anymore. And then the month before we start back to school, we have to prepare for a whole new classroom. Teachers have a whole new 30 kids, personalities, parents that they've got to learn to know. And it's not easy. It's not easy getting in mindset of teaching. Yes, we get summers off, but that does not mean that we do not think about work the entire summer. We think about work the entire summer. We think about those kids the entire summer. I run into kids. I feel like I'm always trying to teach manners. I want a better place for our kids, for everybody. And the only way we're ever going to get that is to be kind to each other. Who wants to live in a world where we're all mad at each other, insulting each other, judging and picking on each other? No one wants that. And I see that firsthand in schools. They do not understand boundaries. I will say probably 10 times a day at recess, stop touching each other. Like they cannot stop wrestling, hitting, punching, piggybacks, everything. So it is difficult. It is a struggle for public education. I just want people to keep that in mind. We love these kids. We want to see them do well. Yes, they act up, and some of them we wish, would stay home for the day. But you know what? They don't. And they come because they like it here. And they need this stability. And they need this structure. I like providing the structure. I really do. It stresses me out sometimes, but you know what stresses me out more? Probably coworkers or adults, mostly parents. The kids, I don't mind at all because I'm trying to teach them respect and they respect me back, so they know if I'm on them about something, it's probably something they messed up on. So anyway, I just wanted to say that for all my young people, I'm going to miss you guys so much. And you are more than welcome to stop up here on like special days or maybe the picnics. Stop in, have a picnic with us. Come say hi. Keep us updated on your life. You are such a big part of our lives every day. There are some students that come to me every morning for their morning hug. I have 3 girls specifically that sometimes I have more, but I have 3 girls specifically that come up to me every morning and need a hug from me. And I'm not saying they don't get that at home, but I'm going to miss that. They're going to miss that. So please remember how important public education is to your children and just be nice to each other. Take care of yourself. Pick up after yourself. Do nice things. I don't know. That was my today's thoughts this morning. I haven't done this in a while. This is my first one on the new phone, so we'll see if the recording is better. Anyway, you guys, thanks for listening to my rant. I will talk to you guys all soon. I hope you have a great Thursday. Peace.